Hey everybody, welcome back to Girls Run These Worlds and to Vantasy by Moonlight. We had an interesting green room time. As you can see, we are 2 players short today, but that's okay. Things happen. People get sick. We're also a little bit under the weather, so if we're not as entertaining, fuck you. And um, I'm currently sitting here with a urinary tract infection, and I'm just plowing through it. Which is, how I got the UTI, probably. But anyway, so, ayo! Like, it's unfortunately not. Anyway, so, I'm feeling very awkward today, so we're just gonna go around and let everyone introduce themselves and their characters. Our 3 current cast members to introduce themselves and their characters and to answer the question, since we're all feeling a little under the weather for your character. What do they like to eat or drink when they are feeling under the weather? What is their little comfort food for when they're not feeling well? And starting off with today is Sid.
Hi. Oh, okay, this is how my voice sounds today. Hi, I'm Sid. I go with she, her pronouns. I'm playing Perry, who also uses she, her pronouns. Perry and I are one and the same. We eat bitter melon when we're sick because it clears our sinuses.
Nice. Brindis.
Hi, I'm Rindis. I use she, her pronouns, and I will be playing Rosie Jones, who also uses she, her pronouns. When Rosie is sick, she is an absolute awful gremlin friend and will insist that others buy her food and take care of her because she is not capable of taking care of herself even when healthy. So she probably gets a lot of soups and ginger ale.
Aya.
Hello, I am Aya. I can't hear myself, so I hope that I sound okay because I have a double ear infection. Hooray!
Mm.
Um, I play Rena Nakai or Featherfall, and Rena and I both really love peppermint tea when we're sick, even if it's it's not going to help you at all. I don't care. Chug the tea. Chug the tea. See?
Hi everybody. My name is Valdrinth, and my 2 comfort things for emotions when I'm emotionally on the weather, it's always chicken nuggets. And when I'm physically under the weather, it's actually pho. Like I have very specifically egg noodle pho, like because I like rice noodles fine, but I have a thing for egg noodles. They're like my favorite noodles. But any kind of soup, either pho, ramen, or a war wonton soup, I'm always into that. I'm always a soup girly, and being sick just gives me an excuse to have more. Also more garlic. Um, anyway, so that's how we're starting off today. There's only a couple of us, but do we remember what we had the last time? I want to know what's on your brains. Like what went down.
So
We are
much.
in the
So
void.
much.
We are in the void. We That was our big revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Which makes me wonder, but we have families here.
Mhm.
Are we just did we just switch places with Void Rena and Void Harry and Void?
these are the
Sorry, I
things.
forgot your name for a second.
Yep.
Wow.
You're
I
in the
said
void. You learn that magical girls are the source of what kind of keeps the void separate from the other side. And you learn that Chrysanthemum is the one that did this. She's the one that put you there. Why she did this, you're unsure. But it has something to do with foxes because apparently if you're not a magical girl, you're a goddamn fox here. So, you learned that all of the boy magical girls, quote unquote, are foxes, as well as your mentor Clover. Um, whether or not one of them is the serial killer of magical girls, you're not sure, but probably kind of thing. But y'all learned all of these things, and um, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I do. There was mentions of enlightenment, like whatever that means, kind of thing. But yeah, it's been a lot. So we're gonna pick off almost exactly where you guys left off. Um, y'all are all at the base. Y'all have Bryce. He has shapeshifted back to his person form just because it's a little less awkward for him. But y'all are all at your hideout. And this revelation has come. What are y'all doing?
There is so much to process with all of this. So who else just has like their entire reality turned upside down?
Bryce raises his hand.
Oh,
Man
God.
down.
Yeah, just I don't really know what to think about that. That would explain the minivan. Like, oh my God, it explains so much weird shit, guys.
Explains that one guy who's been walking into my parents' bakeries and I keep running into him, and I just don't know what it is about that guy, but like I'm willing to bet it's void shenanigans too.
The
Mhm.
I
Beyblades
bet
guy.
he's a serial
The
killer.
Beyblades guy.
Does that explain Beyblades, Clay? Who knows?
Will it? Maybe. Let's find out.
Mm-hmm. Is Beyblades guy a fox? Is he a magical girl? Is he a void monster? Who is Beyblades guy?
my running theory is he's a meth coyote. Let's just look at that. It's just the meth coyote personified. I we were going to go break into a house and what are we gonna do? Are we just gonna break in now?
I like we could, but I guess like because
I feel like we should be a bit more prepared for this.
Oh, right. Okay, so we should focus on getting stuff ready to break into the house. They can't have good security there, right? They're only rich.
Whose house are you gonna break into again?
We were breaking into our good friend's house because she wanted to go talk to her parents about the obsidian.
That's right. That's right. With Marjolaine's house, essentially. And I think sort of with that, Marjolaine's like, yeah, no, you're right. I need to go prepare to let you guys in at some point. I need to figure out how to get my parents out, and I don't know. Don't go in yet. Just don't go in yet. Don't go in yet. I'm gonna go figure this out, and I'll let you guys know. And Marjorie fucking leaves y'all. Like, but did I do a good Amani impression? I have no idea.
Close enough.
Y'all, just to kind of let me look at your character sheets real quick. Perry, Arena's not too bad. Perry is not too bad, but Rosie, girl, you need to.
Oh, Rosie,
Girl,
she's fine. Don't worry about it. Her
girl,
stress
you
level.
have no resources left.
Her stress level, it's fine. Don't worry about it. She's not having a breakdown at this revelation at all. It's fine.
So
we could just go get high.
Jackie's like, yeah, that sounds great.
Well, if we're going to do that, I'm going to keep working on our weapons so that we don't get caught with our butts hanging out.
We don't get.
I don't know how better to say it. I'm like, I'm sure Rena would have had a better way of saying it than that, but
if Bryce is still here, I think Perry wants to kind of like sit down, maybe teach him the ins and outs of Beyblades to get like a little bit of trust after dragging him back into the base. just talk about like really cool like Beyblade tournaments that he could be a part of. And like, here's the thing, Beyblade could be a way for Bryce to be the coolest kid both in the void and like outside the void. We just have to like find a way to like harness that raw Bryce energy and like channel it into like Beyblades. But as Perry's doing this, she's trying to kind of like gain trust with Bryce, so she can kind of interrogate him a little bit further about like, how long have we been in the void exactly? Like, has it just been like,
Gotcha. So
yeah.
this is essentially a gather information on that big mystery clock of yours that you're doing as part of your that's like, I don't know if Bryce has any interest in Beyblades, but he's also smart enough to realize that like he knows that you know that you can't let him out of your sight now. Like, what if he just tells on you? Where does his loyalties lie? He knows. Yeah, there is a trust issue there now, so he's kind of like your prisoner. Like he's your fox hostage at this point. But go ahead and um roll me something for this gather information roll. Um and we'll see how this goes. What are you rolling, Perry?
I'm gonna try. I'm deciding between like perceive and
Mm-hmm.
like express. I feel like this is probably closer to perceive. So
This is probably a little bit close. It's emphasize is also like a really would also work, and I think would have a better like a higher effect. Um, but it's but yeah, go ahead and I would encourage that one.
yeah.
Are you gonna push yourself at any point to gain an extra dice in it since you only have one, or take a little bit of that void in you to get
Ooh.
to get an extra dice as well? Um,
Um. That's a good question. I think Perry might play it safe for now, just to kind of
mhm,
test the waters a little bit.
mhm.
Um, but yeah, so would that be controlled or
It's a fortune roll.
okay? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool,
With
cool.
emphasize would be a greater effect, but because it's gather info, you get questions, right?
Yep. Okay, so whoop.
Ooh.
With the twos, you get a single question.
Yay!
Like, I will answer it honestly, but it might be vague, but it will be honest.
Okay.
So you're sitting on the floor. Do you have Beyblades on you? Like,
Um,
are they in your locker? Like,
I feel like they're probably in Perry's jacket. She's doing the thing where she like pulls out her jacket and there's just like little pockets containing like different Beyblade parts and everything. She's just kind of like
uh-huh.
a walking, clanking Beyblade shop, and she's just like, all of this could be yours if you just answer one simple question for me, friend. How long have we been here?
All of this could be yours.
I love Perry so much.
I know. So
All of
good.
this could be yours.
Just think.
There's like his nose like scrunches at you and sort of furrows, and he's like, I don't need any of that. You can keep um your blade bays. But I get that this is like, I don't know, maybe like a millennial thing. I don't know. Like, but I as long as I've been alive, since I've been born, I was born in the void. So at least that long. Um
also a weird 200 and something years old too.
Time in the void is not the same. I don't.
Oh.
I just do what I'm told.
By who?
By Arashi and Clover,
Okay.
because they're the grown-ups.
So we need to harass Arashi and Clover. Sorry.
Yeah, good luck.
Do we remember where Arashi and Clover were heading for their date?
Nobody knows.
Oh no.
For all you know, they could be in Alaska. Excuse me, in Void, Alaska. Because we're no longer in Vantasy. We're in Voidtasy? Or like Void Couver is, I think,
Void
is more.
Cougar is pretty good.
We're now in it's now
Void
called
Cougar sounds like a Void Cougar to me, and I'm like,
Void.
why?
Sounds horrible. They could be in Void Alaska, they could be in Void Washington, they could be in Void Japan, but they're probably in Void Cougar. Like, who knows? They don't tell me where they're going half the time. Clover's very secretive with their plans.
Bryce, I have a really weird question, and this may be like a little presumptuous, but like since you're a fox, and I'm basing this entirely based on like my knowledge of foxes outside the void, but do
Okay.
y'all like sniff each other? And like if so, could you like track Arashi and Clover through their like scent? Is that rude? I don't know if I'm like
That is so rude.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go hide in a corner and think about what I've done now.
I can't express the amount of rudeness. Like, I mean, yeah, like everybody has a smell, but I'm not a bloodhound.
That's fair, yeah. I'm gonna go sit in this corner and think about what I've done, and Perry's just gonna huddle in a corner and think about what she's done.
Just walk over and give pats. It's okay. If you didn't say something cringe, I would have.
I just really thought I was gonna get somewhere with that, but oh well.
Oh my god, it's Amani.
She lives.
Hello, friend. We missed you.
Hello, friend. Welcome.
You were about to go talk to your parents to leave everyone here by themselves, but apparently you can't because you went to the door and now you can't open it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're trapped here with
You're
us.
now trapped here.
Oh god.
We could just
Didn't he say
we
this
could
was
honestly,
anyway?
honestly
They're
what I was just
working.
saying that we were just retconning that you had to go to the bathroom after having such an interesting reveal that you were now in the void. So and you are back from the bathroom at this point, and Perry is sulking in the corner because she just asked Bryce if the fox smell each other.
I mean, that's a valid question.
It's not a bit rude. It's maybe valid.
Yes. Both of those things can be true at the same time.
This is why we needed you here.
When Marjolaine is sick, what is her comfort food or drink?
When Marjolaine is sick, what is her comfort? Ramen.
Ramen, yeah. Sup, soup girls. Like
Hashtag
but
girl dinner.
I had ramen last night. Like
Good. I mean,
ramen.
it's a solid. It's solid.
Yeah. So everyone is just kind of like processing the shock of this information Um,
Marjorie is in denial.
yeah,
It's like you can't prove this is true, but you also can't prove it's untrue. Therefore, Marceline doesn't believe you.
I mean, you could try to look for proof that this is true or untrue. You do have a van that's on the other side and a person
That's
that
true.
says that they're from the other side and are now stuck here. And she's still kind of sitting around wondering, like, when they're gonna get high with Rosie.
That's fair.
She did offer. She's just waiting.
Yeah. But real quick, let me just check your stuff, Marjoline.
Yes. And look, my captions are working, guys.
Your captions are working. Oh my god, Marjoline. But this is an opportunity if any of y'all do need to reduce any sort of stress, including your void clock.
I mean, it's too late now.
Is to do so right now.
Yeah. So Rosie is definitely going to ask if anybody does want to like go get high with her to reduce her stress.
I think specifically you have to indulge in your obligation.
Oh,
I mean, I'm gonna go see my
I don't want to
mom.
do that. That's boring.
Like, you need to actually go,
How do I go
into
indulge
work.
in going to work?
Indulge in your vices instead.
Yeah.
You know
remember,
what?
Remember these games where vices
yeah.
were the thing?
I'll smudge the rules a little bit, and because I really do think that drugs help with stress.
I mean, they do. It has been proven.
More so than the obligation of your shitty office job.
Yeah,
Which just makes your stress worse. So I don't understand.
I was gonna say she
that
would have clipped
mechanic.
out so hard.
I would say maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
Not
I
the
don't-
obligation, but like the whole gamer girl boss thing that you've got
Yeah.
going on. Maybe go play a video game.
Yeah,
Dissociate for a sec. Maybe that'll help.
exactly.
Get high and
Mhm.
play video games.
We're gonna go get high and play
Kill
video
two birds
games.
with one stone.
Who wants to get high and play video games? You know what? Here,
I'll skip the high, but I'll play the video games.
we'll roll it. We'll roll it into a job. She says it's a shitty office job, but she's just a streamer. So there. she's streaming. She's got a schedule to keep that she doesn't stick to. It's fine. Yeah, it's all those things.
Schedules are not for
sounds
anyone.
like how I stream whenever I'm not
Like it sounds like how I stream. There's definitely a schedule on mine that I don't follow. Yeah. Okay.
This gives us more of a
sounds like this
suggestion
game,
than a.
honestly. Jack is like, oh, wait a second, is that Jack or the other
No,
cat?
that's my roommate's cat. Jack is glaring at me from his little cat bed.
Jackie asks, it's like, hold on a second, what's your Wi-Fi password? Do you guys have like a Pokemon shop here or a gym?
Oh, that's true.
Oh my god, we probably do have a gym here.
Well, no, because it's your hideout, so you don't want people to go there.
But nobody seems to know we're here. It's the one that nobody wants to make the walk to.
Just a quick tangent real quick. That's a lie. Because before Pokemon Go, I was an avid Ingress player, and if anyone knows the history of Pokemon
I miss
Go,
Ingress.
Game first, I went to a portal to claim. I climbed a mountain in Canada, and I'm fat. I don't like climbing mountains. Okay, and we had to get like a special satellite to like connect to the satellite internet because there's no internet out there, just to farm like 30 keys from this space. So I don't know about Pokemon Go players, but Ingress players will find a way to go there.
If there's a portal, there's a way.
Mhm.
If there's a portal, there's a way. Yeah. I'm retired from Ingress, by the way. I got all my badges, so I'm done.
Nice.
Ingress walk, the Pokemon could run.
It's true. Yeah. Anyway, at that point, Jack is probably an Ingress player as well. Resistance, of course. But yeah, sorry, tangent. That's talk about my life like that. But this y'all are gonna go and play some video games. There's y'all are well equipped with a PlayStation 4 here.
Hell yeah.
No PlayStation 5?
No, what's a PlayStation 5?
What's a PlayStation 5?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I see
Girl,
how it
what
is.
you talking about?
I see how it is.
Only
Yeah.
Xbox has made it into the void.
Yeah. The Switch has.
yeah, we got the
We
Switch
have
over here.
Steam
Oh, good.
Deck.
We have
Yeah.
Pokemon. It's fine.
Yeah, the Switch has. But I think whoever was in charge of the void looked at the PlayStation 5 and saw that they weren't going to have exclusives in the future. I was like, what's the point?
They saw the future and made some good
Yeah.
choices.
Yeah, made some good choices. All right, so let's roll, Rendis.
All right. I haven't done this in a while. Remind me what I'm rolling.
So it's your go up. Let me
Mhm.
see what your character sheet is. So you
It's
would
the
roll
lowest one,
your
right?
your moon, yeah,
All right.
and then you would reduce your stress by the highest dice. You can't overindulge, so that's at least good.
I got a 5.
So you can delete 5 from reducing your stress bar.
I do need to reduce my stress, but going to see my parents and living up to the expectation probably won't reduce my stress. Somehow.
It's fine.
It's like, let's not fix anything. Let's just get high and play video games and process all of this information
It's true.
and all that stuff. Like, it's weird because now y'all are like, what's the point of your mundane lives when your mundane lives aren't real?
If everything's based on a lie.
Are the people I'm even help desking real? Or is it all part of the void?
And like, why did the void didn't bring help desk with us? Like, of all the things.
Did we bring capitalism into the void with us?
Yeah, of course you
Like,
did.
why did we? Who made that choice? Who do I need to talk to? What higher power, Chrysanthemum, do I need to talk to about how we designed this void?
Listen, y'all know where to go find her.
Yeah, we got some questions. She had a chance to make a better society, and she just copied,
And she
her
copied the
homework.
bad parts. She didn't take the good things like the Macarena.
That's right. She did not take the Macarena with her. But no, it's definitely it's that feeling you get when something bad, world shattering has just happened. Like the two biggest examples that I can think of is like, when we all watched a 9/11 and we were all just like, the world is never going to be the same again. And then when we all had to go into hiding because there was a virus, like that feeling of dread is a feeling that y'all are experiencing right now. Like my life has changed and it's not for the better.
Like, nothing good came of this.
Nothing good came of this, but nothing will ever be the same again either. Like it's that like feeling of it's icky. It's really icky. Even more icky than Jackie's icker.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah. Are you gonna reduce your stress right now, Marjolaine?
I mean, my obligation is the expectations that my parents have set for me. So I don't really know how I reduce my stress other than playing video games and just continuing to be a disappointment.
Just continuing to be a disappointment. I am being very liberal with this. So, like, however you think, Marjolaine, what she needs to do right now to work that stress out.
I think she's gonna take up Rosie on the get high and play video games just to like truly be a disappointment.
Right to your void
like,
parents.
Here's the question: are her parents even real?
Are her parents even real?
Or are these figments of the void? The silence is telling.
That is a question, isn't it? All right, go ahead and roll some.
My lowest?
Roll. Yeah, roll your lowest.
It didn't work.
Wow. You take one away. Take one stress away. You are still really stressed out because
The excellence of dread is set in, and that's fair.
Yeah, it's a lot of existential dread. So y'all are all playing video games. Bryce is kind of hanging out, like unsure of what to do with himself. And Rena,
Is Bryce even real?
Bryce is real.
Are we sure?
Yeah, we
Do
checked.
Okay.
Okay, Rena, you said you were gonna use an action right now to build some weapons on a project. Cool
Because Rena
beans.
knows her friends are real, so like at least
Your
she's
friends
got
are
that.
definitely real. Yeah.
So what do I roll for that again?
You can roll. It's a fortune roll, whatever skill that you want, and then we take the number subtracted by 6. And that's how many ticks go on your clock. Your highest, yeah.
I'm going to go with, let's see, probably empathize, because she's like
Mm-hmm.
empathizing with her friends, and like I'm going to make something for you to make you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
So fortune roll, standard, right?
It's a standard.
Standard. Bonus dice, no. Boop.
4.
4.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and add that to your project roll for the weapons that you're making.
Okay.
Yeah. What did you end up completing? For who?
Well, I think because Skip's not here, I won't finish Skip's project, but I'll finish everyone else's because I had 8 and I only have 1 left.
Yeah.
So, I can't remember exactly what everyone wanted at this point.
Big
My brain is
anime
getting
camera.
fuzzy.
I
A
wanted
giant magical
guns.
hammer,
Mhm.
magical guns.
I think
Mm.
Perry wanted brass knuckles originally, but we since found out they aren't allowed in Canada, so instead battle Beyblade.
Battle
Mhm.
Beyblades,
A
yes.
battle Beyblade.
Battle
So you
Beyblade.
have a regular Beyblade.
Places for enemies.
But it's giant and with guns.
And it catches fire on its own.
That's like one of those little like. What was it that wasn't Beyblade? It was like they're little balls that you throw and then they pop up from little monsters.
Pokemon?
Oh, no, I know what you're
Bakugan?
talking about. What were they called? It was Bakugan, wasn't it?
Bakugan. Yes.
Yeah, Bakugan.
But it has like a little, so it's like a Beyblade with a Bakugan on top that just like shoots the guns.
I love it.
I doubt it's actually that, but like that would be silly.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it even better.
Speaking of, Skip is actually exhausted, and Skip is going to bed. So whatever, like, there's something going on. Skip's like, I actually need to
Take a
go up
nap.
to the quarters and take a nap because, Skip is your time traveler, and there's like, they got to figure shit out, and the best way for like time travelers to figure shit out is like in their dreams. So, she's going in the dreams to figure stuff out. But yeah, so y'all do that. And y'all have some new badass weapons, but they're still, and some of y'all are a little bit high. Do any of you go home for the night, or do you all just stay at the base and wait and sleep or not sleep? Like, what's the plan?
I guess, like, do we have a home to return to since we're in the void? Or
I mean, yeah, you've always had your void home.
Anybody who wants to crash is welcome.
I should probably go see my parents.
Not let them know that anything's going on, right? That you know, not let on that you know.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure they don't know that we know, and they know.
Do
that
they
we
know?
that we know that they know.
Do they know? That's a good
Are
question.
they in the know?
No.
No. They
I don't
don't
know.
know.
Are you asking Bryce if they know they're in the void?
Yes.
Okay. I needed that specific.
Yes, I'm asking Bryce, do my parents know they're in the void? Because they know a lot of shit that they shouldn't know, and it's kind of stressful.
Bryce is like, they know that we need chi to keep the veil intact. I don't know anything past that.
Where's Arashi and Clover?
They were on a date. Remember?
Still?
It's a really good date, apparently.
Like, why would they come? Why would they come back here after their date?
Because the world is ending?
Is it?
I mean, I guess
people- just
technically
people being
no, but
murdered.
like emotionally, yes. What was Rosie saying?
I was saying just us being murdered, not really the world ending.
Physically, realistically, no. Emotionally, yes.
Do you want me to call them here?
No, we can handle it.
Okay. I mean, I could. I mean, the best way to get them here real fast is just to be like, hey, the magical girls know that they're in the void and they would probably come here quickly.
No.
Okay. Do you want me to call anyone else?
Was my sister even real?
Yeah, she of course she was real. She's as real as you are.
Are we real, or are we just figments? Okay. Marceline is having an entire breakdown.
You have to be real, because if you weren't real, why would taking your chi matter?
This is true.
I could use some chi right now. I'm so tired.
Suspicious.
What?
Nothing.
Sorry that I also need sustenance as a supernatural creature to exist.
Not your fault.
It's
You
not.
were just born that way.
I was. And people think I should die for it on the other side, so. Okay, so if y'all spend the night, or who goes home and who spends the night here?
Rosie's
go
going home.
Okay.
I'm going home.
Rosie did offer anybody who wants to crash with her can.
Jackie's like,
Oh yeah, Jackie still has no place to go.
Jackie's still has no place to go. Jackie's down with just staying here if need be. Here's the question: who's babysitting Bryce?
I volunteer.
Is that Aya? Are you staying here with Bryce? Or are you making Bryce go home with you?
Oh, Rena's not gonna go home. She's gonna stay here.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
Skip's here, and she doesn't want to leave Skip alone.
Fair. That is fair.
Po-
Okay. So
So yeah, we should implement a buddy system.
Exactly.
that's
We
right.
talked
Y'all
about
had
that
to
last
implement the buddy system. Yeah. So Perry, are you gonna go? Who are you buddying up with?
I think because Skip's taken care of. I guess like between like Rosie and Marjorie, does anybody feel like they would benefit more from having a buddy going with them?
Rosie wouldn't object, but she wouldn't also ask for help because
Like, I know I have my siblings and my parents in my house, so I don't technically need anyone to go with me. But I also, if I got murdered in my own house, what could they do to stop it?
Right.
I feel like the killer would more likely be like would go for between Marjolaine and Rosie would go for Rosie because like Marjolaine, like you said, you have your house and stuff, but also if they were going to break into your place,
They would have
you're
done it by
ready
now.
already.
Yeah.
Because you guys have all the obsidian,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they need that obsidian more than because obsidian, there's a lot of it. Magical girls were slowly dwindling.
Yeah. You're
That's why
Yeah,
they had
slowly
to like
doing-
lure Dorothea out of her house. to
Yeah.
meet her.
Yeah.
Reason
Yep.
for that.
That's true. Yeah. Probably gonna go with Rosie then.
I love you.
Gross. The
He
straights are
didn't,
at it.
he didn't even kiss me on the mouth. I don't know,
I know.
like what that was about.
They want her in the lip makeup.
Oh, you didn't want her in the lip makeup?
He's from the lower.
This is gonna be nasty. There you go. Thank you. It's my anniversary.
My
on
eyes,
Sunday.
my poor virgin eyes.
Anyway, so all right. If that's the case, then Jack. So Perry, who are you going with?
I'm going with Rosie.
You're going with Rosie. Marjolaine, if you want, Jackie offers to go with you, so you're not alone.
Suggesting my parents to Jackie sounds like a great idea.
Hold up. Jackie's like, hold up, watch this. And goes into their cryptid form, but just becomes like a tiny hamster cryptid with a little
God.
hamster skull and little antlers, and it's like, how about that?
I kind of love it. Not gonna lie.
I could just be in your pocket.
I will take the hamster cryptid because that sounds amazing.
And just gets into your like your hoodie pocket, and it's just like, oh yeah, I got you. I'm really high right now. I also become an emotional support donkey if you'd like.
I'll just take an emotional support hamster. That's okay.
Okay, cool.
I've always wanted one of those.
Just make sure we get lots of snacks because I'm hungry.
I will give you as much popcorn as I can pop.
Sounds good. Can we also stop by at McDonald's?
Yes. It's a good thing Jackie's coming with me because I have money.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
I can see
On
Jackie.
full baby.
There's so much nerd happening right now. I know. All right, cool. So y'all all sort of sparse for the night. If anyone wants to scene with each other for this evening, this is your opportunity to do that, including with the NPCs that y'all are with. That is up to y'all. Does anybody want anything, or shall we move on?
I don't think I have anything else.
I don't same. Marjolaine will have her emotional support hamster and and existential dread breakdown later.
Do you make it a point to avoid your parents?
Tonight, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Also because I'm also hot, and like I did say I was going to disappoint them, but I don't want to disappoint them to their face.
You had to take the bus home. Like, that's how, because you drove here, remember?
That's true.
Mm-hmm. We don't support getting high and driving here, okay?
No. Marjolaine's not taking the bus. Marjolaine's calling an Uber XL.
Okay, you're calling the big Escalade just pulls up and is like,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Rena, what about you? Is there anything you want to ask or do with Bryce before the end of the day?
Probably she's just gonna like ask him like, what's a fox being like? What's being a fox like?
What does the fox sniff?
What does the
The
fox
fox
say?
sniff. I already asked that.
I mean, he just kind of shrugs. I imagine it's about the same as being a magical girl. You're just supernatural. You've got powers. I mean, I can shapeshift from person to fox. I'm not always hungry, but I do get hungry a lot. And I mean, sometimes, you know, thrive on chaos.
Yep.
Fair.
It's not like I'm like purposely thriving on chaos. It's just like we just exist and it tends to happen. Though sometimes some people make it happen.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that's maybe why they're killing magical girls? Because it'll cause chaos? I mean, other than food, obviously.
I honestly don't know why they're doing it because we're safe on this side from people. We can easily reach enlightenment on this side because there's no one to hurt other than magical girls and void creatures. We can't get to enlightenment if we hurt people. So I don't know why this killer is doing what they're doing. I don't know what I honestly do not know what their goal is. Because they're putting us in danger.
Mm-hmm.
They're a traitor.
Do you want a lollipop? I don't know why I have so many.
There's not a lot of dentists in the void, so no thanks.
That's okay. I have sugar-free ones.
I'm a fox and xylitol will kill me.
Oh, so you have the same allergies as the fox does too. Like animals do. Sorry, I just assumed magical fox probably didn't have like mundane weaknesses.
Rena, all foxes are magical.
Fox?
There's no such thing as a mundane fox.
So there are magical foxes being kept in zoos. That must be terrifying.
It's if they
Okay.
wanted to leave, they could.
Oh god, that's terrifying. I'm terrified.
We don't king shame here.
If they wanted to leave, they could. Maybe they get what they need for their own path to enlightenment when they're in a zoo. I don't know. Maybe they haven't been awakened yet to their own prowess. I was born awakened, so I don't know. My parents are already enlightened.
Is that why you want to get enlightened too, so you can see them again?
Yeah.
That's fair. I hope you do.
Thanks. And I mean this sincerely, Rena. I don't like what this fox is doing, destroying what was built to keep us safe. But I also don't like that he's hurting people either.
I don't like it either. But we'll stop him. And you guys can be safe again.
And you. I hope you get to be safe again too.
I don't know if I want to be safe. No, no, that's a weird thing to say, but I'm like, if everything is a lie, what's the point of anything, right? If my dad isn't real and my life isn't real, then what's the point of any of it?
That's that's something you're gonna have to take up with your magical girl god, essentially.
Yeah, I know. Sorry to put that on you. Just tired, I guess. Fox to sleep. Like, need to sleep.
Yeah, I sleep.
Then you should get some sleep. It's late.
Good night, Rena.
Night, Bryce. Sweet dreams.
Perry and Rosie, do y'all have any conversations that y'all want to have tonight?
So can the Beyblades be set on fire when they're fighting?
Okay, so like here's the thing, right? Like back in like the like a decade back, people thought about like adding like kerosene onto their Beyblades just because like it'd have a really cool effect of like being able to spray fire everywhere, right? But like unfortunately, because of the way that Beyblades work, all the like oil felt like off of the Beyblades and like onto the arena, and like it looked really cool because we had like a whole ring of fire, but they had to call like the fire department and they had to like shut it down for like a couple of years. So I think we should bring fire back, but I don't know if like oil's the way to do it. Maybe like sparklers, maybe have like matches and just cover the entire arena in like those rocky things that you like strike matches against. I don't know. I think we should bring fire back into Beyblade tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if like you attach Roman candles to them for a chaos factor?
Ooh, yes. Yes. I like your vision. I see where this is going. Do you want to like come to a Beyblade tournament sometime, like when this is all over, and just like witness the magic?
I would love to. Do you need a cheerleader squad? I will put on my best enthusiasm for you.
I would love that. I think there's also like a tag team thing if you just want to kind of like tag team. We can just like throw both Beyblades in, see what happens. But yeah,
Yes, we can cobble something together.
yes, yes, I love
Love
to
it.
see
Love
it.
this idea. And yeah, that's that's really it. I was just sitting on that fire idea. So she'll just bond with Perry.
Hey, I guess like during bonding as well. I think like Perry's going to ask. So you know how like we just saw Jackie turn to like avoid hamster and everything. Like she just shrunk down, right?
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. Maybe this is like the gears in my head turning on like overdrive. But like, you know how Andy had Squidlet a while back, and it was just like avoid squid. Do you think that there's like at all a possibility that like Squidlet is like Jackie, but like it's just easier to hide Squidlet in Andy's pocket, and like maybe they're all kind of like in on it. I don't know. I think I've been watching too much like supernatural mystery stuff, but
It all just
spitballing.
That's my doorbell. Sorry. It all just feels too convenient that
Hmm.
everyone seems to know but us.
Yeah.
And being told we're a food source. Also, did he call us not? Oh wait, I wasn't there for that. I can't call that out. Never mind. I feel like we were being treated like we weren't people during that
Hmm.
conversation we had, but
Yeah, yeah.
he
I
definitely didn't call us not people at any point. It just feels like it happened. Hmm.
yeah, I felt that too. That was a little interesting.
Some fox boy superiority or something. It's weird. Also, were their food? That's weird. Why are we being kept here to be their food? These are
Yeah,
the
it's
questions we really need to ask.
mhm, absolutely. I think can Perry text Andy real quick and just say, "Hey, having a rough night. Would love to see Squidlet photos for emotional support right now."
Absolutely do that. You text him, and it takes a minute but you get a picture back, and I imagine like Squidlet kind of looks like a less pervy version of the octopus from Final Fantasy VI. Um, whatever, I forgot what its name was. I can't at this moment. And it has it's just like this big gooping black inky mess, with like a big smile and sharp teeth and big glowing red eyes. But it also has a tiny little cowboy hat on top.
I love it.
Are we talking about the Ultros?
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of like Ultros. And that same
It's
like
got such a funny
shape.
face.
Huh?
It's got such a funny face.
Yeah, it's that same general vibe, just not a pervert. Sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you get a picture back with Squidlet with a cowboy hat on its head.
Is
Perry
it
will
sent to
just
everyone or just to Perry?
Just a Perry. Perry's the only one that asked for it. Yeah.
Perry will forward this to the group chat, just saying, "It has a cowboy hat." Heart, 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 heart.
No, that's thank you for including me in this and including Marceline in this incredible moment.
Uh-huh. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And and then Andy texts you back. It's like, yeah, so what's up? What's got you so blue, friend?
Just had some deep realizations about life tonight, and I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that I know, like, I'm in my final year and there's like an entire life ahead of me after high school, or maybe it's the fact that I don't know, life isn't real. I've been watching a lot of existential movies lately, just in a funky mood. Sparkle emoji.
Roll me a d6 real quick. Just roll me a
Sure.
d6. Yeah. You sent
D6.
all of
That's
those
a
texts.
5.
That's a 5. Cool. You see a couple, like the little chat bubbles come up for a second and then they stop, and then you see them come up for a second and then they stop. And then a message is sent to you and is like, yeah, I get that. And that's like it. Like,
Perry will just text back, "Good talk, peace sign emoji.
good talk.
Catch you later."
There's probably about like another 15 minutes of like nothing before. Sorry, I got a message from somebody. Anyway, I just realized it was my husband's work thing that messaged. But sorry, it threw me out. I get about 15 minutes later, he sends a message back and he's like, no, really, I do get that. I felt like this when my mom died. I also wondered if my life was real. And it is.
I'm sorry to hear about your mom. Did you want to talk about it? Did you like want to vent, or did you want like a distraction or just someone to listen to you?
Nah, I'm good. I'm just trying to relate to your feelings. I didn't mean to spring that on you. I've processed that trauma mostly. So this is a compliment.
Yeah, no, it's all good. You know what? I appreciate that. It's I don't know, it just kind of feels comforting sometimes to know that we're not alone in these things. So yeah, thanks for that, and for Squidlet and the cowboy hat. I didn't even know he had access to hats. Does he have any other fun outfits?
He sends you another one with like a top hat.
Immediately
We're
forward
here
you to the
for
group
it.
chat.
There's a top hat, and he has a little magician stick
He's so
in his
dapper.
tentacle. Yeah.
I love it. Forward that to the group chat as well. He also has a top hat. Immaculate. Slay.
Immaculate.
Beautiful. Enough to melt even my heart.
Mhm. Anything else from the lot of you before we move on to the next day?
I have a question for Jackie.
Okay.
Where does the mask go?
Like the bone face?
No, like the mask. Like you are a regular size, and now you're smaller, and like sometimes you get bigger. Where does the conversion of mask go?
There's just like a pause, and there's like this moment. That's what happened.
Like, do you need to eat more food to like make up for like being bigger, or like less food when
I
you get
just
smaller?
realized that's how I got here. I became a void spider. So much mass went into here that when I came back, most of my mass was already here. That's how I can get back.
You can't leave, but don't leave just yet. We can't. But I'm glad we figured that out.
Creator.
Chrysanthemum? Or like,
No, she's not my creator.
okay, just check. I was
Her
just
own
checking.
Creator. Like God, but not Yahweh because he's weird.
No, I get it. I was confirming that you weren't referring that on the other side that Chrysanthemum had gained so much power as to become a god.
She's really powerful. But
But,
I
like,
mean, yeah.
I'm all for attacking and dethroning God. Don't get me wrong. That is definitely like on my list of things to do. But like not this
Always.
week.
Not this week. Why not?
My sister just died. I don't think I'm real. I don't think my parents are real. Like I know they're real, but like
This hamster gets up into your face and like squeezes your cheeks together. This is the right time.
this is true. This would be a perfect time to attack. This would be the perfect time because she wouldn't see it coming.
This
It's
is
coming.
this is the right moment to dethrone God.
I'm going to text the group chat. This might be the only opportunity that we have to attack and dethrone a god.
Text
And
response,
for our own
hashtag
good.
kill God, I'm in.
Text reply, when and where, just let me know.
Reply.
you-
Did Persona get a multiplayer? Question mark.
Good answer.
I did say that Persona was a huge inspiration for this game.
Weird.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're all on my side.
No
Everyone's
questions.
like,
When do we
"Fight
kill
God?"
God?
Let's go.
Everyone's like, yes, we're gonna fight. I'm like, okay, cool.
Listen here, because here's the thing. Jackie's like, I understand it's a big life-changing revelation for you and everything, and that this serves a purpose to fight God. I just want to do it because it sounds like fun.
It would also be a lot of fun. It would be the funniest thing because like she fucked up by letting you come here, and now we know. And now that we know, how did you think this was gonna go? Because clearly it's not telling us.
I am here to help you fight God.
Thank you.
I will tie God down, and you can just go at God. Like,
And I did just get my magical pair of guns.
you can shoot God in the face.
It'd be so badass.
You can do it. I'm so excited.
That's all I got.
Yeah, with that, the Uber pulls up and you kind of slink.
Exit.
Your house is very quiet at this time of night as you slink into. You do see, like, in your mom's office, like, her light, not her big light, but like there's
Desk
little,
light?
yeah, her little lights coming out from underneath, so she is still awake. But you,
I enter the house quietly, but like not suspiciously quiet. Like I definitely close. Like I don't slam the door, but like I close the door. Like this is perfectly like I'm like. Have you ever been so high you're trying to be normal?
yeah, all the time.
Yes.
Don't
that's
be
what-
suspicious. Don't be
Yeah,
suspicious.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think with that, if my producer can hear me, I kind of want to take an early break because I need to right now. But yeah, if our producer can hear us, we'll take a break at the end of that scene, and then we will come back in about 10 minutes from said break. So,
Okay.
Arnica, are you there?
Producer Chan.
Producer Chan. Producer Sensei. Senpai. Sorry.
Yeah, our producer is.
Have I mentioned how much you guys are goofballs and I love you?
Here for it. I'm here.
What's up, everyone? We're back. I have a pork bun. Um, we're gonna jump right into it. Rena, did you ever fall asleep?
She'd probably be like falling in and out of sleep, so yeah, probably.
Okay. Are you sleeping in the same room as Bryce or as Skip? Like in the same space?
Yeah.
Kind of like in your um kind of like half sleep, like you hear Bryce get up, um, and he heads his way to like the bathroom because people gotta pee at night. It's just a thing. He doesn't come back for a while, and you hear this sort of echo through the hall. What do you do?
Oh, this is a difficult one. Because on one hand, Rena wants to stay near Skip just in case something happens, but
Mm-hmm.
um, Rena's gonna grab her tomahawk and like slowly investigate. I guess, very cautiously, very quietly.
You peek your head out of the sleeping quarters, and you sort of look one way down the hall. You don't see anything, and then you look the other way down the hall, and you see just the tail end of this fox body being dragged away.
I am chasing after it.
When you run to chase after it and you turn this corner, you are met with the largest fox that you have ever encountered in your life. When you hear the rumors of Inari the monster fox, this is what you imagine as he has Bryce's head crushed in his mouth and staring down at you with those golden amber blank eyes.
Rena is going to throw a tomahawk at it.
When you reach back to throw your tomahawk, you feel a hand grab you by your wrist. Calm down, child. It's fine. As this feminine voice whispers in your ear. We won't be left behind again. And you see this giant fox just drag Bryce out and through the hallways, and then your wrist is let go. And as you like spin around, you see the ghost and fade of what was Clover get engulfed in green foxfire before she's gone. Harry, your phone is buzzing.
What time is it right now?
Like 3:30 in the morning.
Perry's disgruntled, but she'll check the call ID to see if it's like urgent or anything.
It's Andy.
she lets it ring for about like 2 more rings and then it picks up very tired. Hello?
It's Squidlet. He
Oh,
sounds incredibly desperate.
Squidlet, is that you? Sorry. Oh God, wait. Are you capable of texting, Squidlet? Is that a thing that Annie taught you to do, or like?
Roll it emphasize for me on this just to see. I just
Is this just a fortune roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's a
Mm-mm.
1.
Mm-mm. He doesn't know how to text.
Oh, okay. Um, Squidlet, can you get to a safe place? You sound like you're in a little bit of distress. Maybe we can like video chat or something. You can just kind of like we can play charades maybe. I think is that okay?
You can always call back and on a video call maybe because he doesn't know how to do that, but he might be able to answer
Oh,
that.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, in that case, Perry will hang up and then video call Andy's phone.
Squidlet does pick up and he's taking up like the entirety of the screen and just wobbling and wiggling and concerned.
Right. Okay, Squidlet, buddy. Okay, I need you. If you can you turn the phone around and maybe show me what's going on right now?
Um, his eyes like dart and they do like in two different directions. Like his pupils are not, the same.
Mhm.
And when he sort of like um gets out of the way, you see a silver fox standing there. Um, but like just standing, almost like a robot on standby. And it's panting, and you just see like almost like it, not even like a robot on standby, but almost like how like after maybe like a pet has seized and there's just like drool coming out and it's just standing to the side and it's staring at the phone camera at you.
I think at this Perry turns over and tries to figure I don't know what the configuration of like Rosie's place is, but if Perry can, she'll try to find like Rosie and just go, Rosie, Rosie, wake up. Squidlet, I think Squidlet might be in trouble. Rosie, Rosie, wake up. Rosie.
Renus, that's you.
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
What's going on?
I think I don't know. And Perry just like hands Rosie the phone just to kind of show Squidlet and like the silver fox on screen. I don't know if that's Andy, but Squidlet sounds concerned, and I think either that's Andy, and Squidlet's in trouble, or something's happened to Andy, and both Andy and Squidlet are in trouble. But I think I don't know if we're safe or if the Fox boys are safe anymore. I think I think people may be onto us.
You see
Shh.
in the camera, like, because Squidlet is like poking the fox and like slapping its cheeks. Um, and then all of a sudden, like the pupils like dilate on this silver fox, and it retilts its head and it looks up, and it just like walks forward past the phone. And Squidlet just kind of starts to like chase after it, and then you see it like it sort of makes a squid noise and
Shh.
as it's being kicked, and it gets kicked across the room,
no.
and he splats on against like Andy's bedroom floor that he's staying in.
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't.
I think.
I don't know if we could do anything. Where are they?
I. Squidlet, do you know? Oh gosh. Squidlet, do you have like any mail with like an address or Squidlet, are you okay? Or I guess like shouting loudly into the phone. Andy, can you just like ping back to Earth for a second, buddy? I'm sure we can talk this out.
The phone, you because the way that the videos turn, it gets turned off, and you just see like this very slender figure just boop, and the call goes off.
Oh boy. Okay. Perry's going to try to do a couple of things. She's going to try to ping Andy's phone and see if she can just be like, send location and see if Squidlet can like send location to Perry. And if not, she'll go ahead and start messaging the group chat. Y'all, I think Andy and Squidlet might be in trouble. I don't know if we're safe. I don't know if the Fox Boys are safe, but something is happening with Squidlet, and I don't know if it's because of what happened with Bryce, but
You think because he told us they're cleaning house?
oh no. I
We might be in danger.
we might be in danger. Oh
She's gonna go.
goodness.
She's gonna go put the little chain on her door.
Marjolaine,
Yes.
you hear the sound of something upstairs
Okay.
where your
Ups-
mother's office is.
Okay.
Do you rush up?
Rush would be a strong word.
Mm-hmm.
What does this sound like?
A struggle,
I'm gonna
like
hurry,
bookshelves falling. Yeah,
but like, how high am I still?
you're groggy. You have a bit of a weed hangover.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go toward my mother's office. Weapons drawn. Because I got them.
Mm-hmm.
Pointed to the ground, as good gun safety tells you to.
Mm-hmm.
And like, is the door open or closed?
It's closed.
I'm going to turn the knob,
Mm-hmm.
but not open it. Count to 3, and then swing it open like aggressively, but like not where I'm in the doorway. Where it just looks like the door swung open.
You're the door swings open, and everything stops. Like the struggle stops, and you hear what sounds like your mother gasping for air.
I'm going to poke my head over the side.
You poke your head over the side, and there is a red fox with its teeth jammed into her shoulder, stealing her chi.
I'm going to. How big is the fox?
He's pretty large. Yeah.
Like,
he's not.
regular-
He's
like,
bigger.
big-
He's bigger than Bryce. Yeah.
but like bigger than my mom or smaller than my mom?
Oh, bigger than your mom.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot the fox.
Yeah. You shoot the fox. Go ahead and just roll me a quick defy.
What is that?
Your defy.
Yeah, what is my defy? How are you? Come on,
You
little
have
tree.
you have one in defy.
I have a 1 in defy?
Mm-hmm.
And my son? Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Yes. Position?
It's a fortune roll.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Standard effect.
Okay.
I would even say limited effect, actually.
Oh god, I can't go back. Hold on.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It's real slow. Sorry.
It's okay.
I just can't. It's not my night. It's not my day. I'm a little groggy.
As your bullet like zings through the air, this big shield of foxfire comes between the two of you. But your mother drops from its mouth.
Good.
And you hear the fox say, Mother will pay. And then it just jumps out through the window in which it came from.
Is the voice familiar?
It's Tian's voice.
Tian's voice?
Yeah. You met Tian at the funeral.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we did. Okay. I'm gonna rush to my mother's side.
She's gone. Her life is drained from her.
This is cool. I'm fine. I'm gonna go look out the window and see if I can see what direction this large fox is run off in.
You go to the window and you look around, and like a ghost in the fucking wind, it is gone.
Cool. I'm going to pull out my phone and be like, Tian just killed my mom.
So it's fox hunting season then.
Are you okay, Marjorie?
No, my mom is dead.
Like, are you physically, like, should we
Did
head
they
over?
hurt you?
Huh?
Did they hurt you?
Physically, I'm fine. Emotionally, I am angry. I'm going to... Is Bryce in our group chat?
Bryce is dead, kids.
I don't know that yet.
Yeah, that's what Rena replies, is Bryce is dead.
Oh, okay. Cool. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I think.
Okay. Whose Discord is going off?
That's Rendis's Discord down there.
Is
It's
it mine
fine.
going off? Mine's not going off.
Mine went off a second ago, but you shouldn't hear my Discord.
I'm hearing someone's Discord go off.
It's probably yours.
No, it's not. My Discord.
Anyway, it's fine.
I'm hearing it too, but it is definitely not mine.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Regroup. Actually, you know what I'm gonna go do? Hold on a second. I'm gonna go check on my dad.
One second. I'm chewing my pork bun.
No, go for it.
Mm-hmm. You go and like to your parents' room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you kick open the door, and the door's actually already open.
Okay. Not a good sign.
And Jackie is in there.
Oh, yay.
And in her hand, she is just sort of holding a very tiny miniature version of Squidlet.
Oh, no. Like, is it regular Squidlet or is it another Squidlet? Is it a Squidlet-like thing?
It's a Squidlet-like thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my dad?
I think this is your dad.
The fuck? I reach for the squidlet-like thing. And like I hold it up like you hold a toddler, where like
Mhm.
limbs hanging, and be like, Dad?
Little tentacles just sort of wrap around your wrist.
I'm gonna cuddle it to my chest. Dad!
It holds you and like nestles into your bosom.
What the heck? How did you... I'll look at Jackie like, what the heck?
This is the void, where void specters live.
I think this is my dad. I don't think this is a Void Spectre. I'm pretty sure I would know if my dad was the Void Spectre.
Do you?
No, but like... I pet the squid. We're not killing my dad. They already killed my mom.
We're not gonna kill your dad.
And also, I've seen a thing like this. And we tell her about Squidlet.
I mean, sounds like a void specter to me.
So why did Andy have a Void Spectre? I'm gonna check group chat. With a selfie of me and my dad.
It's so inappropriate, but I love
I feel
it.
like there are more important things to be worried about than void specters being our
But
opinion.
I'm showing them my dad. Like, this is my dad. My dad, like, they met my dad at the funeral. They know my dad's not a Void Spectre, but
Mhm.
now he is.
Maybe everyone is a void specter in the void
That aren't magical girls.
that aren't magical girls.
But then my mom would have been a Void Spectre, and she definitely just had all her chi taken out of her, which means she's either a fox.
Magical girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would know if my mom was a magical. Was my mom a magical girl? Did I forget this information?
She was. She just never told you.
What a way to find out. Cool.
It's kind of in your blood, sweetie.
Apparently, Void Specters and magical girls can have kids. I'm gonna go check on my siblings.
Okay, I know your mom just died, but your dad was a tentacle monster. That's kind of hot,
That's-
though.
To be fair, Rosie, if you're sending some, that's valid. That is. I too had that same thought that, oh my god, Void Specters and magical girls can have kids, which is why I'm gonna go check on my siblings.
So you have one other sibling, right?
Yes.
Like your
No,
youngest
two other
sibling?
siblings.
You have two other siblings, right? You go in.
Oh wait, do I have three other siblings? Hold on a second. How many
you
siblings
have
do I
any
have?
siblings?
I have a lot of siblings.
They
Okay,
probably
but
all weren't here. Some of them are probably off at boarding school. Do you
It's
have
true.
any that were here?
I'll say that there were two here.
Okay.
The youngest,
Yeah, the youngest. How old were they?
like 8,
Like 8. Were they twins?
Irish twins.
Irish twins. Okay.
So like 8 and 9.
8 and 9. You sort of like rush to their room because they share a room at that age.
Yes.
Yeah. They share a room at that age, and you like kick open the door, and there's nobody there.
Not even the squidlets.
Not even the squidlets.
Okay, so I think they've also kidnapped my siblings.
For chi.
I don't think. Maybe we need to regroup. We need to group up and reevaluate what we know.
Perry's with me, and nothing bad's happened here. You guys can come. We'll drop the location.
Drop a pin.
Well, Rena, real quick. Skip is still asleep, but levitating.
Is that normal?
No.
Is that normal? Is that just how Skip sleeps?
No.
Valid question, but no.
Rena will quickly us. She's holding her phone like this, texting, making sure that Skip doesn't fall, and is like, Skip is
She's-
floating. Please help.
Tie a rope around her ankle and tow her with you.
Like a balloon.
Like a balloon!
A Skip balloon.
She doesn't move. When you sort of like stand up on the bed, because she's floating enough to where it's like a full person height, or like half a person height. Like if you stand on the bed, she would come to your chest. When you sort of like stand up to meet that, her eyes are open, but are just like this light purple. Like there's no pupils, they're like rolled back, and there's just like this slight purplish glow coming from her eyes. She can't. She's can't be moved.
We'll come to you then.
Good idea.
I'll drop. Oh, I don't have my car. I'll call an
Don't have
Uber.
your car.
I'm sure you have multiple cars. You're rich.
Your mom has a car.
I'm not driving my dead mom's car the day after.
Your dad has a car.
I'll take my dad's car. It's just me and Jackie
Yeah.
and my dad.
When the rest of you, however you decide to sort of leave, either through cars or through transit, it's still like it's like 4:00 in the morning now, so there are people out and about, but these people are almost like Slender Man, just with like this void of a face, like this white face, and like the little scribbly lines, like sketchy
Thanks,
lines,
I hate it.
like everywhere.
Thanks, I hate it.
The outside of the light that the moon gives off is this
A pizza?
this
And the moon
eerie,
hits your eye like a big pizza pie?
this eerie green that is almost sickly.
Hate that. Hate everything about this. Would like a refund.
Mm-hmm.
And for
How do
the
I get a
first-
refund?
And for the first time, it's like, oh yeah, we're in the void.
Don't love that.
Love it.
Hey, I do, but I don't. Like, Marceline does not love it. Imani loves it. Imani thinks this is great. Imani's just like, fuck. Marceline is just like, fuck, but like less excited about it.
It reminds me of the Madoka Magica movie with Hamura, where when she realizes that she's I should probably not spoil it, but when she realizes things are wrong, then things look wrong to
Yeah.
her.
Madoka's also an inspiration.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of magical girls I like to fuck with. Like,
Madoka continues to be my least favorite magical girl anime that's ever been magical girl anime, but that's okay. It's personal at this point.
We knew what
it's
we were
so
getting
personal.
into.
Like- Not IKEA 3008 incidents. I don't know what that means.
SPC. SC.
Oh, the
SCP.
SCP stuff. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, you know what? You're.
I don't even pay attention to SPC, and I know it's SPC because it sounds like SPC nonsense.
Yeah. So, and as you're like driving or taking, I guess like some of y'all might be taking transit or magical girl flying, but Marjoline, as you're sort of like driving, you realize that these void specters are just sort of all hanging out like normal people. Some of them are in the lines to Timmy's. Some of them
Because
have
they're
like
Canadian voice vectors or Canadian
yeah,
voice
yeah,
vectors.
they have ice caps and are like sipping. But like you see one with its like little sketchy void lips around the straw of the ice cap, and as it drinks, you just see it like almost like go through its body in this weird translucent manner, and the coffee just like splats onto the concrete.
Oh,
Hate that
no.
for everyone.
Like,
Hate that for everyone.
and the one like in front of it just like throws their head back, and you see its large specter mouth just open and just cackle in a laugh, like
Hate that for everyone involved.
sort of thing. Harry and Rosie, how are y'all getting to the hideout?
Oh, I thought they were coming here. Are they not?
No,
No,
y'all,
we
because
can't
Skip is not moving.
We
Right,
can't toast Skip.
Mm.
Yeah.
Perry can't drive, so
Rosie probably has a Vespa. Just hands Perry the helmet. She'll never wear a helmet, but she'll hand it to Perry. And just
I've always wanted to
scoot
ride
their
one
way
of
over.
these things.
As
Wow.
y'all sort of like take off onto the Vespa and you're zipping through the city, like there is something runs into the street, and it's like in your way, Rosie and Perry. And Perry, it is your Beyblade rival,
Oh,
and he's
no.
a person. Like, and he turns with like deer in the headlight. Like,
Is it actually him or avoid him?
it's actually him.
Oh.
Yeah, do you like stop the brakes? Like, how do you
I don't know this guy.
do you run him over, or do you run past him? Is my question.
If he does not get out of the way, he will be run over.
As we're like careening towards him, Perry will just scream like, "Wait, I think I know this guy. Wait!"
Skid to a stop then.
Just you do the Akira slide, like
The FLCL skid to a
Yeah,
stop, but
yeah,
still
it's-
somehow hits him.
yeah, just
Oh
kind of
God,
like
what did I
it
miss?
hits him, and he kind of like falls back, and like his Beyblades scatter everywhere, and he like looks up at the two of you, and he's like, "Bakery girl."
Beyblade guy. Are those? Is that a limited edition needle top I see? That's how. What I have a lot of questions, but more importantly, are you okay?
He like motions. He's like, "No, I'm not okay. Look at everything that's happening. What's going on?"
I guess Perry will dismount, try to like help him up. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. This is all a really bad dream. You probably had spicy food and you're having a real bad time right now. But if you just walk back wherever you came from and lie down, I promise this will all be over by the time you wake up again.
He grabs your shoulders, and it's like, I can't. Like, my parents had tentacles when I woke up,
It's hot.
and they were like wrapped up in each other, and I did not want to see that, and I had to go. And then my dog was made of bones, and then like
Your dog's always been made of bones.
but it was just the bones.
It was
And
the
then
bones.
when I ran out here, there's this guy peeing on himself, and he's not a guy. He's just Slender Man with no face from freaking I can't.
Spirited Away, nerd. Come on, get it out.
Nope, it doesn't exist in this universe, does it?
Oh man, why does that hurt so much? Oh man.
So,
Okay. Okay. Buddy. Again, this is all just a really bad dream. Whatever you ate today, maybe don't eat it again. But listen, where do you live?
I can't fit him on the Vespa as well.
I live on the West End.
That's true. Okay. Looking around, is there anywhere that we could like safely put this guy? Like, is there like an empty car we can just kind of like put
Get
him
him in.
or
I mean, all the cars are locked. Like here's the thing. Every one of these weird, creepy little like cryptid creatures, specters moving around, are just moving around like it's like. In fact, behind you, a car starts to honk because you're just stopped in the middle of the street. And one of these lanky ass guys just gets out and his hands are like dragging on the concrete and he's like,
Perry or Rosie's just gonna turn and just put both fingers up like, fuck off, we're talking, asshole. Get back in your damn car.
lifts his hand and it's like, you wanna start something?
You wanna fucking go? And she's gonna
Let's
just
fucking go! It's like, I gotta get to work!
go
He's got,
around,
like,
asshole.
He has like a hard hat on, like he's clearly like a lineman, like, or a construction worker of some sort. And is just like, you're holding up traffic.
Go around,
So-
douchebag. You've got this.
So if this guy's out of his car, can I just take this one to pick up Beyblade Rival, stuff him in the car, close the
Are we
door, and just tell him
stealing his
drive,
car?
just drive, just
Just
Grand
go,
larceny.
like, roll with an advantage. So add like take something with like and add another dice to it because technically like Rosie's helping.
hey.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Just some light carjacking.
Yeah.
I guess what am I rolling?
Do flow.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be graceful.
Okay. Is this fortune roll?
Yeah, it's a fortune roll, but you get an extra dice, so you get 3 total.
Ooh.
Please.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
So like you are able, like, as this like thing, this specter is like having a verbal match with Rosie, clearly a verbal match because violence is illegal in Void Canada too. He could get arrested.
She's using every expletive in several that she's just made up.
Like you put Beyblade guy in the car and he's like, oh, can I get your number?
If that's what it takes for you to drive, sure.
Yeah, but I mean
just
that was
like
brave as heck. I underestimated you, bakery girl.
you know what? You're not so bad yourself, Beyblade guy. Let me just like messily like writes down her number on this guy's arm. You know what? Call me when this is all over. We can like talk Beyblades, bakeries, stuff.
Oh, I was
All
just
right.
gonna
Have
follow
fun
you.
driving. Oh, right. You're doing that. All right. Have fun driving. Don't be afraid to run people over and just have a good time. This is all a dream. Don't worry about it. And just gets back onto the
This is all a
Vespa.
dream.
As like you get back on the Vespa, you don't hear this, but the camera is still in the car as he's holding the steering wheel. And it's like, I know how to drive. He just like presses on the gas and just slams into this Void Spectre, and it sends him like, because this isn't a car, this is a pickup truck, because this is a working Spectre, okay? Like this is a blue collar Spectre, and hits it in the back of the knees, and it flips across the truck and like into the bed, and then bounces out of the bed. And he said he was gonna follow you, but he doesn't know how to do that, and he is just taken off. Because he does not have a driver's license.
This poor kid.
He's
Just kind of like watches him just drive.
Yeah.
Just watching him drive. I'm sure he'll be
I'm
fine.
sure he'll survive. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll be fine.
As y'all convene around the same time, because y'all are both driving, and eventually it's like you just kind of spot each other in your vehicles, because Marjeline, there's a Vespa going up, and the thing is, the Vespa can't Y'all get to the parking lot because there's no cars, and then y'all have to get onto the gondola to get up to the thing. But the 4 of y'all convene. Poor Rena is still stuck at the top of the mountain. Do the 4 of you say anything, or y'all just get into the fucking gondola and go up?
We going.
Yeah.
They're
Wait,
gone.
4 of us?
Yeah.
Jackie.
Jackie.
Not camera guy?
No, camera
No,
guy.
he drove off.
He doesn't know
Oh.
where he's going. He thought he was gonna follow, but he's
I thought he was following us, and following them, and I was.
he thought so too, but he doesn't know how to drive.
That's fair. I did hear that part.
Yes, he thought so too, but and y'all get in the gondola and y'all get to the top. Rena, you're up there waiting. Y'all are all together.
This is fine. This is fine. Look, my dad. I go.
I'm not
Can
the
he
smallest
fly?
here now.
He's so slimy.
No, can he fly?
Mm,
Like, how does they like? How do they move? Like, do they like the air is
when
water?
you like kind of put him down, all of a sudden his squid legs just grow longer, and like he becomes like a tall squid man.
Okay. Hate that for him, but
Like
can't-
he
I can't carry
basically
him everywhere.
becomes Squidward at this moment.
I can't carry him everywhere. Is it regular Squidward or hot Squidward?
Hot Squidward.
Oh
Fancy
no, he's
Squidward.
hot.
You can't hit on my dad. Please don't hit on my dad.
I mean, no, fuck it. I'm saying it. He's single now.
I'm going home. Bye.
Wait, I leave. I'm done.
Let's reduce your quit that.
I'm done. I'm done.
Y'all, I need 2 seconds because I have to pee again. But don't need to go to break. Just keep going.
That was the worst. But like, it's also so true. He is single now, and he's a single father with
Yep.
5 kids. With 4 kids.
That's that DILF energy we love.
Oh my god! It got worse. I did this to myself. I walked into this by saying hot Squidward.
You set me up for it, so I had to take it.
I respect dedication. I respect dedication. I wasn't aware of your game. I wasn't.
Rosie just adds in. It's like, look, I had to watch Perry get hit on. I have to shoot my shot where I can.
No, listen, I respect it. I'm like, Imani is not upset about this. Marceline is like horrified by the thought of like you hitting on her dad. Like absolutely horrified. But it's fine. I'm crying now. In real life.
Me too. That's too funny.
Because I didn't see it coming. That's what I didn't see it coming, and I should have. He has like 5 kids, not counting the dead one.
Not counting the.
Oh man.
So, if we're done being monster fuckers,
Never
done.
Never done.
if we can put the monster fucking in the closet for a second, put it in there for a sec.
Just put the
Okay.
monster fuck. Yep. Gotta put that in a pause. Gotta put baby in the corner.
Gonna put baby in the corner. Skip is floating.
Skip is in fact floating.
Also, Bryce was killed.
And my mom was killed. And my dad's a Squidward.
A handsome Squidward.
He's a handsome Squidward. He can't help himself. It's fine.
And you guys will have to tell Rena about the void. There's that side because she has no idea.
She has
Also-
no idea what's going on. Serena, you come out to meet everyone, and there's like a big, handsome squid man.
Think of what he could do with all those
First, you
things.
probably think it's Jackie, but then Jackie's right there.
Jackie's just there as a person, too. Like, Jackie's just there as a person, not even in her hamster form. But hey, by the way, we figured out how Jackie got here.
Oh, how?
I think there's more important things to worry about than how Jackie got here. Like, how are we getting out?
Same way Jackie got here. Conversion of mass.
We can't convert our mass, though.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
How would we go about this?
Converting our mass? Transformations?
Can she... Wait, are we like turning into other things, or can she like compress us down?
No, we just need to convert enough of our mass from here to the other side.
No,
And then
no.
when
What
we
I'm
convert back,
saying is, like,
follow-
can Jackie help us do that? Like,
I mean, she probably
when
figured out the math.
when she compresses herself, if like she's eating us, can we be compressed too? Technically,
I don't think we need to be eaten. That's what I'm saying. I think so. Jackie can correct me if I'm wrong. When Jackie can transforms from one side to another side, she sends her mass from one side of the void to the other side of from one side of the veil to the other side of the veil. So we do the exact same thing when we transform into our magical girl selves. Send our regular selves onto the other
Okay,
side of the veil.
But I literally have it, like, I am literally bonded with a void creature. And that's how I'm able to. None of you are part void as part of your magical powers.
That we know of.
Rena?
Sorry, what?
I certainly am not.
I was gonna say, Rena's whole magical girl transformation has her rip herself apart and pull herself out of herself.
That is true. Maybe.
Right?
Maybe somehow that will help. Somehow. That is just Rena's speculation. That's as far as she's gone. She's like, I literally turned into a
that
shadow
was
and
my
pulled myself out of my body.
Like, that was Marjolaine's thought as well, was that our magical girl transformation pulls from the other side of the veil. I might have just made weird math things that didn't work in real, and you can tell me no.
First of all, it was only a working theory. Not even a working theory, because we just thought of it on the ride over there while we were both high as fuck.
But
dude.
it sounds good.
And like I said, I turned into a tiny spider, and then came back, and I did turn into a hamster earlier, and I'm back here as myself. So I mean, okay, let's. Bryce is dead.
Bryce is dead. R.I.P. Bryce. And my mom.
And your mom. A lot of people died today, huh?
Where's your other friend?
Skip. And I point to the floating body. Oh, look, we
in,
got
like,
raiders.
Yeah, she's like, hello, the lore mistress. Thank you for the raid. We're on our worst behavior. Like,
We'll never apologize.
Yeah.
There's nothing to apologize for. I mean, there's a lot of things to apologize for, but there's nothing to apologize for.
we don't have any. I apologize for nothing.
You've done nothing wrong. You are technically correct. My dad is now single. It just.
That's so good.
And y'all can see, like, in the ground, Cause did y'all go inside or did y'all convene outside?
We're inside.
Y'all are inside.
We're in Skip's room, where Skip is currently
when
floating
y'all
in bed.
came in, y'all saw like a trail of blood leading out of the
Bryce's room.
Base.
out of the base. Yeah.
We. I can't believe the god attacked us at our own home. It's because we put.
Go ahead. What are you saying? What did you say?
I can't believe the god attacked us at our own home.
Yeah.
It's because they knew they were going to come fight them, and now we have even more reason to go fight them.
They heard us talking shit, caught us lacking.
And that's on us. We got it. We buddy system, but we didn't. We should have just stayed grouped up. But then my mom would still be dead, and my dad would still be a squid. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on my dad being a squid, and my mom being dead, but mostly my dad being a squid. Does that mean I'm part squid?
The squid dad like waves his tentacles in the air to get your attention, and his head is shaking.
No, you're not my dad?
He nods yes.
Yes, he's my dad, or yes, you're not my dad?
That one.
Yes, she's not my dad.
Correct.
Oh.
Yes, you're not my dad. What the fuck? And now I heard that I'm adopted?
Then where'd the other ones come from?
Yeah. I have so many questions. Wait, where's Andy?
Last we saw of him, he turned into a giant silver wolf, threw
Fox.
Squidlet around, and
Yeah.
giant fox.
Time out.
Threw Squidlet.
It wasn't. He was still in the camera when Squidlet was thrown against the wall.
Oh.
So whatever kidnapped Andy kicked Squidlet. So we have to go find Squidlet. We don't know where they live though.
Can you roll a perceive for me, Harry? As you're kind of recalling that thing, that brain, that image in your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 2.
Oh, that's a 2. Do you want to push yourself?
You know what? Sure. I think Perry's going to like think about
Mhm.
Squidlet and think about the fact that we're all in the void now, and
Yeah.
maybe against her better judgment, try to empathize with the void itself to like try to
Mhm.
figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would I just roll again?
Yeah, just roll another dice to push yourself, but you take 2 stress.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Oh, that's a 1.
Never mind.
We're
It's a failure.
Find out where Andy lives.
Yeah, it was just so. That whole moment was confusing. You do remember that someone else was there in the room. But like you can't, and you do describe like how you saw Andy, how he was like standing there unmoving until this other entity walked into the room. And then he just like walked forward and Squidlet was kicked away. I'm just gonna make myself clear, like that's what happened. He was almost like he was
Being
like
puppeteered, marionetted.
He recognized something and it made him walk forward. And when Squidlet tried to follow, Squidlet was
Okay,
out the way.
Marjorie would like to call an adult.
Which one?
Arashi and Clover, your date is over. Stop making that face, Val! Stop making that face!
Rena,
Mhm.
you did see Clover there. She stopped you from throwing your tomahawk.
She did.
Or a specter of her did, anyway.
Stop making that face! I was so suspicious, but I was like, no, you're being paranoid and weird. Don't be paranoid and weird just because you're being weird. Arashi's being weird to my mom, and now my mom is dead. I'm gonna call them anyway.
You're gonna call them anyway?
Mouth. Huh?
You're gonna call them anyway? Who are you
I
calling?
want to hear from the horse's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna call Clover.
All right, you call Clover. It rings. It rings. And then you hear an answer. Hello.
So we have a slight problem, and we could use some adult supervision.
Sorry, I'm a bit busy right now, kiddo.
This is more important than your time with Arashi. Your date needs to be put on hold. Bad things are happening. My mom is dead.
I know.
And you know this because Tien told you.
I know because I sent Tien to do it.
God damn it.
God damn it. God damn it. That's cool. I'm gonna fight a god. I'll be back. Hang up.
You hear her just cackle on the other end as you're hanging up.
I hung up
Yeah.
immediately. If she was cackling, I only heard it in my head.
Yeah. You do hear it in your head.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna call her back.
Doesn't
And
answer
another
this
thing.
time. It goes straight to voicemail.
And another thing. And you killed Bryce? Poor Bryce? What the fuck? I didn't even like the kid. This is fine. This is fine. So, at least we know step one of attacking and dethroning this god, kicking Clover's ass. All agree?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Eat her ass.
More importantly, though, we have to get Skip awake.
We have to wake Skip up. Have we tried throwing her in the shower?
She won't move. She won't budge. We'd have to bring the shower to her.
Let's go get some buckets.
Just be careful. You don't want to like drown her.
That was my follow up. But like, if we drown her, maybe she'll wake up. Maybe like the not drowning reflex will kick in.
Don't worry, guys. She's from the future, which means nothing we do to her now will affect it.
It's
I
true.
have to create a time paradox.
But it can't be worse than being in the void.
It
What
could be.
What if you created a time paradox in the void? Oh no.
We may not have anything left to lose except for each other.
It's true. All we have is each other.
Mhm.
Create a time paradox. Maybe one of us won't exist. Maybe all of us won't exist. Maybe only one of us will exist, and they'll be stuck.
I'd be willing to give up my existence to kick Clover's ass and dethrone a god. If the options are giving up my existence, but I also got to dethrone a god and kick Clover's ass, I'm okay with that. So long as it's held on by the caveat of Clover must be defeated and God must be taken down.
Yeah.
Flipper must die.
Clover must die.
Yeah.
Arashi can go too.
This is like a wild shot in the dark, but since we're at base anyway, and like, you know how Arashi can like track us sometimes? Do you think we could use like the computers to track Arashi and Clover and figure out where they are that way? Maybe.
Can we just find my phone on their phones? Or whatever the Apple equivalent of Find My Phone is.
Find my phone.
Yeah, Find My Phone is an Android app.
Oh, it's always been Find My Device for my Android.
I think it's Find My Devices. Yeah.
Yeah, Find My iPhone.
Yeah, like can we just
What do y'all want to do?
we're gonna go to the computer. Someone should say with Skip. I will look directly at Jackie and my dad.
You know we'll stay with Skip.
So y'all go to the big supercomputer. It's turned off.
I'll turn it back on.
It's in sleep mode. You turn it back on, and it asks for the administrative password.
Arashi's dick.
That's not the password.
Are we sure? Have we tried it?
That's what you're trying. It's not the password. You put it in, and it's like, nee.
Is the password just password?
Password 1.
You want to roll to figure it
I'm
out?
rolling
Yes.
now.
Yes.
I rolled a 6, bitch. Tell me what the password is. Anyway, sorry, that was rude. I meant I rolled a 6. Can I?
Marceline,
Yes.
a phrase kind of reverberates in your head. What's being said? Mother must pay. You type that out as a full sentence,
Uh-huh.
and that's the password.
Okay. Here's a question. It wasn't my mother he's referring to. Because he said that after my mom was already dead. And I can't decide if Chrysanthemum is the Fox's mom, because Inari's not their mom. I'm saying these things out loud. Stop making that face now!
I'm just looking at you. I'm not making any face.
You're making a face like I said something silly!
No, you didn't say anything silly. You're just picking up the breadcrumbs and I leave. It's fine.
Did Chrysanthemum lock all her bad children on this side of the veil? Is this just detention for all her bad kids?
Chrysanthemum's not a fox. She's a magical girl.
That doesn't mean anything. I'm a magical girl, and my dad was a. There's nothing in the lore so far that says magical girls and foxes can't have kids together. And there's nothing to say Chrysanthemum and Inari didn't have some kids together, and this is the result. Stop making that face!
Who just typed it in? This almost sounds like you want to try some gather information rolls.
Oh no! We're finding Arashi and Clover's phone first.
These are gather information rolls.
Oh, then yeah.
And thus in that phase, I suppose. So, everyone will get a roll on this, and you can do however you want. So you're trying to find. So you log into the computer, and you're trying to find the ping for.
I want to pull up the Google Map location history.
Cool. So go ahead and roll.
I did.
You have to roll again for more information.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was for you to get into the computer, not to get information.
That's fair.
This is now officially your gather information roll, and it works a little bit.
Fortune or controlled?
This is a fortune roll.
Standard Which do we effect. Roll? Like, does everyone roll?
Y'all are gonna, because you're all gonna want to get different information. So with a two, I'll prompt y'all to roll. Yeah. With a two,
what do I get?
With a 2, you get 1 question.
Where's Clover's location history?
You look up Clover's location history, and the last place had it pinged
Mm-hmm.
was here.
The last place that was pinged was here. How long ago was that? Like, does it have a timestamp?
Sorry, excuse me. It wasn't here. The last place it was pinged was Victoria, the city of Victoria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How far is Victoria from here?
Victoria's on the island.
Oh, okay. How far away is that from here?
Perry,
Uh-huh.
if you remember correctly, Victoria was where Andy was stationed.
Oh, Victoria's where Andy was, and Andy saw something, and he recognized it, and he walked forward. Entirely possible that Clover has compelled Andy to go along with her to do something, and that's probably also where Squidlet is right now.
Squidlet is still in Andy's room last you checked. Like, you don't know if he's alive or dead.
But he's in Andy's house.
Mm-hmm.
And Andy's house is on Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who would like to go next with their information gathering?
I'll go.
What are you doing to get info? Are you looking at the computer? Are you just
I'm
analyzing what you've experienced with all information? What role are you using?
So she was using a different history. I'm just going through their browser history, find some details.
Okay. With a 3, I think you get. Let me look real quick. This episode is absolutely insane. It's fine. I love it. 1, 2, 3. For gather info. It's still just one question.
So if we know their last place was Victoria, is there any indication of where, if they move away from Victoria, is there any indication of where they might be going next?
It looks like, because where that king was in Victoria, there is no, it looks like the phone's been left there. Like, after
they beat up poor Andy, they left their phone there.
After Marjolein called her, and there was it went straight to voicemail.
So they ditched it, so we couldn't follow them.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to make things difficult.
Who'd like to go next?
I think Rena's going to do something a little different. She's not sure this is going to work, but she's going to sit next to Skip and like grab Skip's hand and try to pour her magic into it and see if like she can close her eyes and maybe just see what Skip is seeing.
Awesome. I love it. Go ahead and roll something.
Would it be perceive? I think.
Perceive sounds good.
Okay. So it's fortune, standard. There. Oh,
ooh,
not
that's
bad.
Good. 5 is good. I think that means you get. Let me look at your sheet real quick. You get 2 questions, I think. Or 1 question, 1 follow-up. So what would you like to ask?
Sorry.
Mhm.
What is going on with Skip?
Skip is getting a vision and living through. It almost seems like Skip is living through someone else's eyes.
So my follow-up question, I guess, would be whose
Mhm.
eyes?
Chrysanthemums.
Huh. But there's no way I can see what she's seeing. Just know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Perry, did you get a gather info roll yet?
Not yet, I don't think.
Yep.
Yep. So I think what Perry's going to try to do is that she's realizing a bunch of things are connecting together, especially with the phone still
Mhm.
being in Victoria. She's gonna try to figure out like if things are kind of like being set up in a way to like specifically lure us. So I think that might be analyze.
Okay.
Is this a trap?
Is this a trap?
And
Um,
should we do the classic spring the trap?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Analyze with a 5. No, that's not you. Sorry. That's perceived still. I didn't even see the other roll yet.
Yep.
Fortune roll. Harry, you
It's
still
still a
got a
5.
5. Yeah, very good.
Ooh.
So you get a question with a follow-up.
Ooh, okay. I guess the question I think would be, is there a hidden danger that we're not seeing right now because we're too distracted with Bryce and all of the murders happening around us?
A hidden danger. The void is surprisingly undangerous, but there is a trap being set up.
Is the trap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is the trap being set up specifically the fact that Clover left her phone at Andy's? Like, does she want us to specifically go?
No, that is not the trap.
Okay, interesting.
You could have just asked me what the trap was.
Oh, yeah.
But you already asked this one.
Yeah.
But no, that is not the trap. And before I would go into another role, before y'all would jump into the mission for this, that's gonna be because Skip will still get a role. And for next session, what Skip sees, Skip will get a role. And then we will do the engagement role for you guys to see what's going on. But that is the information that y'all have as of right now. Is there anything else that y'all want to say or do in this moment? Breathe. Even if y'all wanted to take another quick downtime action, y'all could do that right now. You have the moment to do it. Because like Perry said, the void is moving about as if it doesn't realize that is that the illusion has dropped. It's not dangerous per se. It's just moving around like it was before with the illusion.
Mm-hmm. Rena is going to want to finish enchanting Skip's weapon.
Do it.
I'm going to. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I
good.
roll.
Yep, and I mean, like, you only have like one
Yeah.
thing, so whatever you roll, it's gonna do it. but that is that last downtime action, so to speak.
I wish I could down to actually go talk to my dad.
Okay.
You're not
Specifically
bad.
on the fact that I'm not his child.
Oh,
Oh, nice, lovely,
Very nice.
very nice. So Squid Dad is sort of like sitting down, and speaking in void creature. For some reason, these squid creatures, like the illusion of his voice is gone, right?
Can
But
Jack translate?
I was about to say he's like talking to Jackie, and Jackie is just in cryptid form, so talking to the cryptid, and they're going back and forth. And
Yeah.
the cryptid looks at you. When Chrysanthemum locked you here, the magical girls here, your dad didn't come over with you.
So I have a dad.
This is just an illusion of your dad.
Okay.
A mirror of your dad.
Okay.
Everything here that is void is a mirror of the real world.
So, question. This is a more Jolene question to the universe, but also a Monty question to you, Val.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean my mom is still alive in the real world?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
Magical girls are special and they can exist in both worlds without a mirror.
Okay.
Same thing with foxes.
I guess I should make my stress roll.
You want a stress roll for what? To be set? Oh, you just got you for the obligation.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll stress. Cool.
4.
You have 4 subtracted. You didn't You didn't de-stress. Over de-stress, right? You had more than 4. Click
I
off.
had more than 4. Yeah.
Cool.
I can roll around with 2 stress. I mean, it makes sense given.
Yeah, it's good. A little stress. A little stress.
Stress ain't hurt nobody.
It hurt no one. Yeah. Anything else from any of you?
I I wonder if the Snapchat clock is even worth pursuing any further.
Are you quite I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Maybe I'll find something more in there.
But you do have, you know what you could do?
Hmm?
Take those 2 things for the Snapchat and add it to the big clock.
Add it to my void clock.
Not your void clock, the big picture clock.
Big picture clock. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't have that one written here.
I think
So
I have it written somewhere.
Someone else added in.
What is
Let me see if
I
I
only
have it.
I only have 2 clips on it, so
Oh yeah, I do have it. Same. I'll add it.
cool? I actually I have the big. I have a clock as well. Y'all added some more to it, didn't y'all?
I only have 4, including the 2 that I just took from Rosie.
I think I had 4 down, so there's 6 out of
6?
10. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Big picture clock. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'll do for that. As y'all are all sort of like trying to figure this out in this scrambling way. Y'all want to fight God. You want to
Not
fight
want to. We are going
Clover.
to.
Like, it's all just, there's this, the ground starts to shake.
Oh, great. Earthquake.
Voidquake.
Or wait, is it Mount St. Helena? What's the volcano that's in Vancouver?
Hey, guess what?
What?
There's a lot.
So
Of,
many.
of volcanoes in Vancouver?
We have Mount Garbadelli, which is dormant. We have Mount Baker right across the border in Washington, which is active. And then you have Mount Rainier in Seattle.
Rainier, that's
And
what I'm thinking
then
about.
you have Glacier Peak, which is on the other side of Rainier. And then you go south, and there's Mount St. Helens, and then there's Mount Adams, which, by the way, Mount Adams last week had 6 earthquakes beneath it. It's only supposed to have one every 3 years.
Love that for you guys.
I love it. So I actually do love it. Because that one is closer to Portland. And then south of that, in Northern California, is Mount Shasta. And guess what? They're all.
Right now? In real life?
Yeah, in real life, they're all active volcanoes.
Okay, I think about in game. I wasn't sure for a second.
No, in game, it's just a slight tremor.
Oh God, tremors!
No, it's not a giant worm. Like
you say that
worm sign.
It's not a giant ground worm. If they could, it couldn't come through here because they can't pass through rock. Y'all are in a mountain, but there is just like a slight quake. It's not a hard quake. It's not a but it's a very sudden, short burst of like shakiness. And if you go outside after that shake sort of happens, you just sort of see little pieces of the moon just starting to fall off.
God damn it.
We're gonna let it wrap up there.
That's fine.
We need to know what Skip's doing. Next time before we continue. Yeah.
Gotta go fight the god that's locked in the moon.
Fight the moon.
Fight the moon. Fight God.
Fight everything.
Specifically, gotta go fight the god that's locked in the moon.
Gotta go fight the god that's in the moon. But with that, let's level up. Because y'all did some stuff today.
I did do some stuff.
You do some stuff.
Let's go down.
Nothing that I wanted.
I'm gonna start with Rosie. Your questions. No desperate rules. What are your questions? There we go. Did you address a challenge with mystery or ostentatious action today?
You okay?
No, I'm dying, Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Aren't you Rendis? You're Rosie.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Did I? Yes, so much. All of it.
Give me specifics.
Yeah. So today. Oh gosh.
I think the Vespa skid.
The Vespa skid was the main one, and just being very confrontational with the Void Ghost and giving the opportunity for a car to be stolen.
Squaring up with the with Slender Man.
Doesn't matter how big they are. She's going for it.
You did square up with Slender Man, with the blue collar Slender Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue collar Slender Man and searching for browser history that may or may not have been relevant to the actual mystery.
Yeah, you got 2. Did you express your beliefs, drives, role, or background at any point? You did Gamer Girl. Yep, you did Gamer Girl once.
Did go get high with people, did hang out with Perry, and definitely had unholy thoughts about teammate's father, so.
Yep, you did do that. That was definitely a thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Unholy thoughts about dad.
Tentacle dad. Squid dad.
Yeah, 2 for that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you struggle with issues from your promises or obligations?
I don't really have any promises, but the obligation was work, and we kind of just hand waved work today.
You decided not to work today.
Yeah, we decided not to work today. This was a mental health day for sure.
It was a mental. I'll give you 1, so you have 5 total. Like, you decide not to work and
Yeah,
get high and play video games instead. So you
that's
avoided.
true.
Yeah, you did. Cool. You get 5. Arena. Did you address a challenge with kindness and self-sacrifice today? You're very kind to Bryce today.
Yeah, I would feel she was kind to Bryce, so yeah, that
Yeah.
counts. And
Poor Bryce.
I mean, she could have taken time to de-stress, but she decided to work for everybody else
You
instead.
did. I give you 1 for that. Didn't de-stress.
It's for your friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did do that. Cool. I'm gonna give it to you. Did you embody your beliefs, drives, role, and background this time around?
I feel like not really.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only thing I can think of is like what that Rena's hyper focus was, we're gonna fight this thing. We need weapons. But other than that, that's kind of already the other point. So
Yeah, that was in the other one. Does anyone else kind of remember a point where she might have done that? Like with her beliefs or drives?
Wait, I don't have your sheet open.
You did try to fight the giant fox, fighting McFightface.
oh,
You did
that is
try
that is fair.
Yeah,
That-
you
that
did
counts.
try to fight the giant, like the fox god,
For
essentially.
immediate.
Yeah, so you
response.
get 1 for fighting fox god.
Okay.
Like you jumped right into that.
That wasn't.
And you also insisted that you keep. No, can't be 1. Anyway, sorry. Did you struggle with your obligation or promises? Your obligation as a student? I mean, there's no struggle.
No, not really.
Did you struggle with your obligation as a magical girl today?
Little bit. Like she's definitely having a hard time. Well, I feel like she struggled with both because like
Mhm.
acknowledging that everything that she does is pointless because no one is real.
Mm-hmm. Struggling because this ain't real. I mean, it's real. It's just not what you thought it was.
It's not real.
Yeah, I'll give you 1 for that. So you have 4.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Harry.
Hooey.
Did you address a challenge with individual action or aggression today?
Yes, I shoved my rival into a truck. I told him to drive and hit as many people as he could.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Anything else?
I don't know if this counts as individual action, but trying to gain Bryce's trust by upping his street cred through
It does count. It does
the
count.
power of
Yeah.
Beyblades. Yeah.
Yeah. Beyblades with Bryce. Yep. I'm just writing. I don't know why I'm writing this down. I just am. Did you express your beliefs, drives, role, or background at any point today?
Perry definitely expressed her fear of being in her final year of high school and realizing life doesn't really matter in
Yeah.
her conversation with Andy.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Poor Andy.
Yeah.
Brainwashed and kidnapped.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Let me see. Really, you promise that you always take the first or last. I'm just looking at your stuff to see if anything else.
Yeah.
I would definitely also say I'm kind of giving it to everyone. Like everyone is going to get 1 for struggling with their obligation today because you're just struggling with the idea that you are now in the void. So you're definitely going to get 4 today because you're
Woo.
struggling with being with the void.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone's going to get that 1 today. So, anything else to get a fifth one in there, or you think it's about wraps it up?
I think that's about it. Yeah.
So you got 4. Marjoline. All right, you.
Are missing.
Yeah, she's missing. She just left
Oof.
us. I heard her like 3 seconds ago. uh Well, she gets 1 for struggling with her stuff today. Let's check Discord real quick. Did you die? I have no idea what's happening. Refresh the room. Yes. Uh-oh. It's a computer issue.
Oh no.
Oh no. Let's see if we can help so that she can get to it later. Kind of thing. Whether or not she comes back, we can help her with it. She gets the 1 for struggling with being in the void. Did she address a challenge with knowledge and subtleness today? Was she subtle at any point or knowledgeable at any point today, you guys think? Oh, she did hack into the computer.
Mm.
Yeah, the hacking probably helped.
Yep.
And
She
suddenly
was leading a lot
sneaking
of the
in.
questions too.
And she was leading a lot of the questions. Yep. Leading questions. Cool. She gets 2 for that. She expressed her beliefs, drives, role, or background. She immediately checked on her siblings and her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And was like, "Oh, I'm gonna probably disappoint my mom by playing these video games,
Yep.
getting high, but I'm gonna do it anyways."
Yep. Being
That
sad and a disappointment.
Yep.
Yep. And then she gets 1 for the struggle. So she will get 5.
Okay.
Cool. And I think with that, we'll go ahead and do outros if she's able to come back for outros. That's cool. If not, then she's not. For outros, I feel good about going first.
Yep. So I have been Aya. I will continue to be Aya, even when you don't see me. I'm not Shronder's cat. I'm not just like an Aya or not an Aya. I'm always an Aya. I have a card that you can find me at ayasakate.card.co. I make plushies. I do voice acting. I do audio editing now too. So if you need anything edited, as soon as my ears clear up and I can hear again, I will go back to doing that. And yeah, that has been me. I've been playing Rena.
Cool. Rindis.
Hi, I'm Brindis. You can usually find me on Party Wipe Games, where we are starting up a couple of games in the near future. There was a wonderful Kickstarter that just got delivered for the Electric State, which is, if you've ever heard of the artist Simon Stalenhag, he's a Swedish artist that does like cool landscapes but throws dinosaurs or robots or eldritch horrors into the artwork. Oh, it's so good. He's the artist behind Tales from the Loop, which was made into a show on Amazon.
Yep.
Another one called Things from the Flood, which is a teen horror of post-apocalypse thing, and now the Electric State, which will be made into a movie that releases next year, is also a apocalypse road trip RPG, which is what I'm going to be looking to run soon. um, we are also going to try and play a solo adventure with my wonderful wife Shay in the game called Iron Sworn, which is a fun little like adventure romp, but it's a solo or 2-person at the most kind of game. But I'm going to let her go at it alone. And you can usually catch us playing GTA RP as well whenever I stream. So that's me. I won't take up any more time. Yeah.
Cool. It's okay. You can take it as much time and space as you want. It's fine. We love you. Sid.
Hi, I'm Sid. I just had a coughing attack, but I'm so much better now. Um, For places on the internet, you can find me over at Blue Sky at Machayato. That's kind of where I announce fun actual plays I'm a part of, such as this one, which happens every Thursday. I'm also helping out with graphics over at Roll for Good, which is a Europe-based TTRPG charity stream. We actually have a stream coming up on October 26th, where we'll be streaming 3 different games throughout the day. I believe they are Candela Obscura, Locust, and Blade Runner, the TTRPG. So really fun stuff happening over there. And yeah, that's me.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Do you want to do your outro?
Yeah, I'll do my outro.
By the way, you have 5 experience points.
Okay, I'll spend them. Hi, I'm Imani. Except for when I disappear from because my computer decides to do a fucking Windows update in the middle of this and find to install fucking Copilot. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
You can find me, unfortunately, on that dumb bird site still. But I'll be moving over to Tumblr and Instagram. I know, madness.
Tumblr, what are we? 2020?
I know,
Yeah,
Tumblr. Wow.
It has to be before 2020 because, you know, that's when they took away
Listen,
porn.
I don't
Yeah.
love.
Oh, that's
I don't
right.
love
20,
The
Tumblr.
Great Purge.
2016?
2012-ish.
Love Tumblr
2012,
with
yeah.
the death of co-host. I'm so excited about the death of co-host. I'm just gonna go back to. I'm gonna go to Tumblr. I'm just gonna be a Tumblr girly. You can find me at as always Imani on Tumblr or Chaos Cryptid on Instagram. It's fine. It's whatever. Because this bird site and I can't abide by this nonsense.
I legit logged into my Tumblr for the first time, like in forever, like
I have
yesterday.
the app on my phone.
Yeah, I logged into Tumblr for the first time. Before I go and do my outro, just a couple of reminders here on Girls Run These Worlds. On Wednesdays, we will be having a last trip to a dead mall. It's just one last trip to the mall for their youth to say goodbye. And it's by choice, of course. They haven't been lured back by a mysterious force hungry for long lost memories because it's just one last trip. A Kids on Bike miniseries. Perfect for the season. Roll for Luck is October 9th and 23rd from 8 to 11 p.m. On Thursdays, is us, Vantasy by Moonlight, and on Saturdays from 1 to 4, or Saturday, October 12th from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern, is the Discordant Note finale. Also like to remind you that applications are open for the Devil's Dandy Dogs. And the Devil's Dandy Dogs, you're part of the Devil's Pack of Hellhounds, tasked with retrieving the souls of those who have bartered with your master. Triple D is a collaborative world-building game where the pack recounts their story of adventure and chaos while getting sidetracked by tasty canine treats. That sounds wonderful.
That sounds great.
And as far as me, I am Valdrian. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Valdrian. Things that are currently going. On Saturdays, my friend Humalu is running our Dragon Age game. We will be back Saturday. I've been so ill and we're so far behind, but it doesn't matter because it's our final season and I'm the boss over at my own channel, so I can have it go as long as it wants. But please come at 1 p.m. Pacific time. We play some Dragon Age for In Darkness Unbroken. On November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd is Extra Life Weekend over on my channel. There's 9 games for 3 days, a shit ton of hours. I'm working my butt off. We are raising money for Extra Life this month and next month. I would like to remind everyone that over on my channel, if you have a Prime sub or not, if you subscribe to my channel for October and November, I match my sub points for $1 USD to Extra Life Foundation. So just a reminder, if you got that Prime sub, you should give it to me because I will give Bezos money to sick children. With that, that's all I got. I think that's all we got. Everybody wave.
Bye. Have a great day.